Hey guys, Wax here, and I'm back with another War of Divisions video. This time we're featuring Sweetheart or Valentine Salire, and I got her to 115 so far. To be honest, the timing of her release isn't really ideal, mostly due to EX-Rain's earlier release. I'll show you what I mean later, but for now, I will show some matches to highlight her strengths. Taking a look at Salire's LV, it's a single target magic attack that removes all buffs of the target and increases Salire's CT. This allows King Mont to target the enemy Yuna since Water of Light's hate was removed, and coincidentally procs disabled too. Of course, an additional benefit to her limit burst, since it increases her CT, is that it allows her to move twice in some cases, which allows her to chain with herself. I was mostly decked with magic resistance, and that still hurt. Good thing Salire is in range to finish her off. So I changed the order of my setup for this match. I noticed that in this map you have a higher chance of winning if you put your units advantageous matchup across the opponent's unit. In this case, Salire on slot 1 against the opponent's 2B on slot 3. So Salire, like Garble, is weak against magic but is tankier against physical damage, especially with her physical barrier. I put her up against 2B in this match, and I think that Salire is someone that 2B should avoid, especially with her negative magic resistance. 2B hits Salire for 1100 and procs confusion. Let's see if this changes anything. Wow, I hope you guys were able to pull Mama Helena. She hits really hard. Well, since that didn't kill Salire, we're probably expecting a detonation blast on the next turn. And max damage. Well, actually that reminds me, I should level up the damage cap node after this. And Helena just cleans them up. In this match, we would like to show how Salire does against teams with considerable magic resist. I believe the opponent's team was running Fenrir and magic resistance gear as well. Something I would like to note as well is that Salire prioritizes using her barrier first, then haste, since I have her on time mage. More often than not, she doesn't get a chance to use her TMR if you have those two skills turned on. Salire was able to take out Gilgamesh in one shot, but that's without his barrier. King Mont took little damage despite his minimal slash resistance. Salire takes out Warrior Flight and normal attack to Auron. Now we're going up against King Mont and Rain. This is a matchup that you would like to avoid if you're using Salire. Basically, she's weak to fire and she's weak to magic. So Rain in particular isn't really a good matchup for her. Rain even has Blazing Physique turned on, so this is really bad for Salire. Let's see how much the LB does against King Mont. Oh, 4,100. Not bad, I guess. Rain did almost 8,000 damage to Salire. As a side note, with all the Helenas running around, I think taking Rain to 120 is something you should consider. You will surely get a lot of use out of him in the current state of the game. So yep, that was a bad match. So avoid fighting Rain when using Salire. For the setup in this video, I focused on stacking magic resistance for the team. I haven't really tested on the timing though as to when Salire uses her own TMR. But for now, I only work King Mont's. Salire has 53% magic resistance in this setup. As for her Esper, I only have Bahamut leveled for now, but I imagine that the Vision card coming out this week should be ideal for her as well. For King Mont, one thing to take note is I suggest turning off Spinning Slash and Mining Slash in his Nightblade subjob if you want him to use his Limit Burst more. If going against non-healer comps anyway, you do not need Miming Slash as much. Using the movement passive on King Mont is also debatable because if he gets outsped, he might instantly attack the opponent instead of buffing, which isn't ideal in most cases. Nothing really special for Helena this time around, but I do plan to test more with her on her Spellblade sub in the future, as she has the magic resistance buff in that sub job, and perhaps making it's possible to make it work with Salire in terms of survival against magic. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Click like and subscribe to the channel for more in the future. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you around. Stay safe.